They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cowboys will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Red Raiders offense will get the first crack at it here. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Got a man in the middle. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. He's going for it all. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this kid.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Wants to go up top. He's got it still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Off play action. And the quarterback brought up to and sacked at the 12.
And that is how you get it done. Third down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on third down?
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The field goal is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. The Cowboys offense will take the field for the first time. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare the air. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The give on the inside. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Plucks it out of the air.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cummings. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. It's complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Red Raiders are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Using his legs to buy some time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Kansas is getting dominated today. And, you know, the folks in Lawrence deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 4.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Special teams proving to be special. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point is good. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gonna run it. It's Cummings. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
When you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive, they dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Heaves it deep. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Give to the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pitts. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Under fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hawk. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to set up the screen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to throw again. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Punt is in the air on fourth down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Pitts. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Into the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's a heat. Caught over the middle. It's Cummings. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's second and long. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And the Cowboys are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Kansas is getting dominated today, and, you know, the folks in Lawrence deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 24 to Colorado. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's got it on the right. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pitts. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quick release on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working that left side now. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Cowboys will punt this one away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The inside handoff. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They punt it away on fourth down. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After that last completion, it's second down. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Snap from the gun on third down. Makes the catch. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move, it's Hawk. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Red Raiders will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will open from the 15. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Cowboys need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half. Get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Might as well give it to him again.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Looking to the big tight end. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll pull it on the read. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Wolf. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Got it in the middle, it's Wolf. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running to Green. QB got it himself. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it down first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
And that is a huge conversion on third and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal, but...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cowboys! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. It's Cummings. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. And the returner is stopped. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wolf. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Just ran over him. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Hawk. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The give from the gun. Nice move there. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got his man. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's coming. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Complete in the middle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with the 1st down in the final period. Scanning the field, it's McCown. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the
outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Cowboys! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Flanagan. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Back to throw, it's McCown. Got it set up on the outside. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He picks it up, still on his feet.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab on the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawk. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Wolf. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. To the air on 1st down. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Bringing the heat. With the catch, it's Wells. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it behind the line. It's Flanagan. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to pass. It's McCown. Got a man. It's Wells. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They just keep firing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Flanagan. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the returner will be brought down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.